Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at, well, basically the EZA for the LR Int Super Saiyan Goku. So this obviously is pretty tough, I would say, but not too bad. So obviously, as with every LR Extreme Z battle, it is relatively tough, but it is also, of course, a interesting event. So super physical, extreme physical, wicked bloodlines, these are going to be your effective categories here. Obviously you need to have the legendary power link active, not just on your team but active, so that you can have everything sorted out. So you need to make sure that you have everything together. They need to be physical type. Generally they need to have legendary power so they can activate it, so that you can obviously score extra damage. And of course they need to be wicked bloodlines. For this, the obvious choice would be Metal Cooler as your lead. Wicked Bloodlines has a couple leads, but generally speaking your best lead for this will be the physical LR Metal Cooler. You don't need to use them. You can use a free-to-play lead in the form of the Frieza and King Cold, or you can just use any other best case scenario Wicked Bloodlines lead and then just fill out the rest of your team with Wicked Bloodlines units from there. In terms of your choices, you also obviously have AGL LR Full Power Frieza, who also has his EZA right now. So if you're able to complete that one first and you're struggling with Goku's, then you should go and grab it. Of course, I am just going to do Goku's first, but if I did have Frieza, I would use Frieza. So in terms of team build, who do you have as leads? Well, you could choose a couple of Friezas as leads. There's obviously the Sworn Enemies Frieza as a lead. You could also use the physical Angel Frieza, who I still don't have somehow. You can also use First Form Frieza for Space Traveling Warriors, or you can use Strength Cooler, Final Form, or the non-LR version that obviously leads Transformation Boost and Wicked Bloodlines. So you got quite a few different teams. You could also use the AGL Metal Cooler, although I wouldn't really suggest it too much. I mean, it's pretty decent. It's not wrong to use them. It just prevents you from taking the physical Metal Cooler because they share the same name. And for Extreme Z battles, you can't obviously use two units of the same name. Obviously, the assumption is that if you have physical LR Metal Cooler, you'll use him instead. From the free-to-play perspective, the Prime Metal Frieza, the physical Quest Mode Frieza and Cooler, and the Strength Mecha Frieza and King Cold are all the free-to-play units I'll be using. I'm even adjusting the team here to make it even more free-to-play friendly by including King Cold, the Super Strike unit. So now you pretty much only need a LR Final Form Cooler and taking a friend physical Metal Cooler. This one is quite challenging if you do it this way because you lack a second slot tank. So I wouldn't suggest this if you do have physical LR Cooler. Obviously use him. Your number one priority is that if you don't have your own physical LR Metal Cooler, who can you use as a first slot tank? Your best bet is honestly the physical Cooler and Frieza. That's who I use as first slot tank. They do take a bit of damage, but between the Metal Cooler and the other rotation, you should be able to heal up. And with the Cooler and Frieza, you should be able to tank well enough, unless they get supered before they super. Look, it's always going to be challenging, so you might have to take a couple of hits, you might have to take a couple knocks to get through it. Like I think I had to do this event twice. So I failed the first time, got absolutely creamed by a super, really unlucky second attack. But then I just reset, did the same thing, and got a bit of luck to go my way. Obviously, the better the units you have, more access you have to LRs, the more chance you're going to have. But you could still have a failed run, even if you have all the best LRs. If you have AGL Full Power Frieza, I will say it is way easier to do this. So like I said, if you do have him, go and EZA him first if you can. If you can't, it's understandable, I get it. Then you can just obviously come back. But yeah, for now, what I would say is please definitely try to do that first, because it definitely does help. So if you're going to have an easier time with that, obviously it's going to help out a ton. But that's it. That is pretty much everything you need to know. Obviously, if you do need any more help building or team building, you can let me know in the comments down below. I will gladly assist you as best I can. But until then, of course, that's pretty much it from me. So let me know how you guys are going. Otherwise, take care, stay safe, and yeah, that's pretty much it from me. So I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, thanks for watching, take care, and yeah, Goku looks really good, so hopefully you can easy him and enjoy him, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care, stay safe, and yeah, bye.